First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh is to this world to ignorantly cause God. Yahushai is to this world to ignorantly cause Jesus. Bahashem means in the name, Rakah means spirit, and Quadash means holy. And that's all in the Paleo Hebrew. I also want to give double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Today's video, I want to make a video about the so-called American female, right? The nigga woman, right? The Israelite woman, okay, and how she's completely gone backwards, okay? What we deal with today, right, with these so-called women is complete craziness, right? It's complete wickedness because the way they're supposed to be acting is nothing according to what they're acting today. Right, what you see nowadays is a bunch of feminists, a bunch of women thinking they could do it by themselves, right? Thinking they're above the man, thinking they can talk back to the man, thinking they can boss the man around, right? Usurp authority, okay? And being proud as all hell, having no shame, okay? Jumping from dig to dig, riding that cock carousel, as the brother Elder Makama says, right? And they think it's okay, right? They think it's okay to do all these things, right? And we have a video here of this guy. He proposed to this woman, right? And pretty much she told him, "Nah, I don't want that damn ring. I don't want that damn ring." Okay. And a lot of people would say, "Why do these women act like this? Right? Why aren't they in this mentality?" Right? And it always goes back to the curses. Right? That this is why it's happening is the curses. Okay. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, verse 15 in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Consequences of disobedience. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes for which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right? And that's exactly what we're still under right now. We're under the curses. Okay? From verse 15 on down to verse 68, we're still experiencing all of these to a certain extent. Okay? And what we're about to witness is in verse 56. It says the tender and delicate woman among you, right? Because that's one thing. These women, right, in the ancient days, they used to be tender. They used to be delicate, right? It says, which were not adventurous to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, right? She wouldn't put her bare foot on the ground to get it dirty. That's how tender and delicate, right? Feminine they were. Something that you don't see nowadays. It says, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things, secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. Okay, and this is the result of the curses, right? This video I'm going to play. Okay, this is a complete result of the Israelite woman completely going after the ways of the serpent. Okay, completely engulfed in this American mentality, right? Feminism, okay, and thinking it's okay, right? Excelling in it, if anything. But with that, just want to hit that scripture because this woman right here, this is why the brother titled it, "Only a fool would still try to so-called marry these American females," right? Brothers that know what's going on, right? In the truth, know the scriptures. We know for sure we're not supposed to be getting married in this place, right? It doesn't benefit us at all, okay? All you're doing is putting the government between you and your woman, okay? Now they have control of what happens in your relationship, right? And even people that are not in the truth, right? Regular Jakes, like this Jake right here, I bet he's going to have a big-ass wake-up call to what's going on, the nature of the so-called modern-day woman, okay? And, hey, like I said, normal men, right, that don't know nothing are realizing, yeah, these females are out of order. Right? These females have no shame. Right? They're the ones that are fucking shit up. They're the ones that are fucking up the relationships. Right? Not trying to get down and serve their husband. Okay, as Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai ordained it to be. Right? You have Yahweh, you have Yahweh Shai, right? You have the man, and then you have the woman, and then you have the children. Okay, that's the divine order. Right? Once you start going out of that order is where problems come up. Right? That's why we don't have working relationships here in America. Okay, it's because that order is completely flipped upside down. Okay, here in America, the women are glorified, right? They're held up as a standard. They're viewed as the prize. Okay, but what do the scriptures say? Completely opposite to that. It tells us that the man is the prize, right? that the woman is supposed to be going after the man, pleasing him in all the ways he needs to be. Okay, but hey, try telling that to this female right here. She's gonna tell you, oh yeah, yeah, we'll see about that. I'll go find me another nigga. If you won't do it, another nigga will. That's adultery. That's wickedness. Okay, and thus saith the Lord, thus saith the law. This type of behavior, she would be put to death for that, because hey, video's going a whole different direction. Okay, because this type of mentality is actually a sickness, right? It's actually a virus that actually spreads. So if one woman saw her acting like this and saw her getting away with it, okay, that other woman will start to act the same way, and then another one would copy these two women, and then it starts multiplying and multiplying. So that's why you have to cut the virus, right? You have to cut the cancer at the source. Okay, that's why you had the murder, or not the murders, you had the killings going on, right? For homosexuals, for children that were disobedient, they would be put to death, right? To show how you're not supposed to act. But I wanted to get a scripture, okay, that goes entirely into this. What's her name? Vash. I think it was in um Vash T KJV Esther Vashti. Right, I got that perfectly. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Esther. Right. Right, let's read this. This is Esther chapter 1 and verse 10. It says, on the seventh day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Sethar, and Carcass, the seven chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the king, to bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and the princes her beauty, for she was fair to look on. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burned in him. Right? Pretty much she refused him. Right? Something that was hey, let me even phrase that. How do I even phrase that? Right? Nowadays, we accept us men, right? Or men in the world, they accept all this bullshit from a woman. They accept the woman talking back. They accept the woman walking all over them. Some men even accept committing adultery, right? Her cheating on him, and they keep on going forth, right? This king, right, got pissed off because when he called for his woman, she didn't come. Okay, and let's see what he did. It says, then the king said to the wise men, which knew the times, for so was the king's manner toward all that knew law and judgment. Um, and I'm gonna jump down. Verse 16, it says, and Memucan answered before the king and the princes, Vashti the queen hath not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes, and to all the people that are in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus. For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes. When it shall be reported, the king Ahasuerus commanded Vashti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not. Right, so pretty much like I said, all the women were going to hear of, damn, if the queen did it, I can do it too. Right, start disrespecting their husbands. Right, like I said, it's a virus, and you have to cut it at the source. It says, likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes, which have heard of the deed of the queen, thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath. If it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persian and the Medes that it not be altered, that Vashti come no more before King Ahasuerus, and let the king give her royal state unto another that is better than she. Right? Pretty much she got disowned. Right? He got another one. And when the king's decree which he shall make shall be published throughout all his empire, for it is great, all the wives shall give to their husbands honor, both to the great and small. Right? Both to the great and small. Doesn't matter if your husband doesn't make a lot of money. You're supposed to still honor him. You're supposed to still go under his laws, right? Follow him, okay? Please him. If he's rich, if he's rich, you do the same thing, okay? There's no type of, oh, my nigga's broke, I ain't gonna do it for him, right? Hey, that don't roll around here, right? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai said, hey, all men are supposed to be treated the same by his woman. Rich, poor, same thing. So now that I got that out of the way, Spirit was on me to get that. Now let's play this video, and I'm gonna play it on 1.5 so it doesn't take the entire 5 minutes.
So let me show y'all something, world. I just literally proposed. I ain't gonna record you because that's up. Like I just proposed to my girl. So yeah, we've been together. Yeah, we've been together for 10 years, and I just proposed to her, and she just sitting here and just looking at the ring. You just sitting here looking at it.
Thought into you ain't take me out to dinner or nothing, no type of little setup, rose flowers, nothing, just this ring.
But Crystal,
after 10 years.
Crystal, you said you wanted to be married. I went out and bought this ring.
5 years ago, I don't want that shit. I take you another 5 years to propose to me. No, I don't want
What you mean? So 10 years? Look, 10 years to me, that tells me if I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
it. Don't take you 10 years.
People true colors don't be coming out. I gotta see your true colors. It do take people 10 years. Everybody not the same. I don't get it. What you talking about? Like, so you really don't want to marry me? So you finna break up with me because I got you a ring 10 years later?
What type of thought is this? We in the car.
What you mean we in the car? Like, it don't matter where you get proposed to, as long as you get proposed to.
I don't want that shit. Can you stop recording me?
I'm not gonna stop recording because you're unappreciative, and I want to show the world how unappreciative my girl is. Like, I don't understand right now. Like, you got a whole, like, you know how much I spent on this ring, and you complain about where I proposed to you at? That's what you complain about?
In the car. It's no type of thought into it, and it has been 10 years. I don't want that shit now. It took you 10 years?
Okay, everybody not the same. Maybe it take me 10 years to realize if I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I don't want it.
That's crazy. Like, I don't get you. Like, you so much you finna leave. Where you finna go? Where you finna go?
Don't worry about it.
I don't finna worry about it. What you mean? What? So you don't want this ring? Crystal, what are you doing? Crystal, you don't want this ring? You don't want this ring?
No, I don't want it.
Now, any woman would accept this ring. I'm not gonna stop recording. Stop.
Yeah, let me record because, okay, it's nice. The ring is nice. I love it. Okay. But you ain't putting no thought into we in the car.
Crystal,
We're in the car.
it don't matter.
We're in the
Crystal,
car.
It don't matter.
We're in the car.
I proposed
You couldn't even take me out to eat.
I
and
proposed
rose petals,
to
you know,
you. I
flowers.
saved up.
You couldn't, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't even put no thought into it. And then it's been.
And the reason I want to stop it real quick, when she's over here talking about how you didn't do no rose petal, you didn't take me out to eat, that's the problem, is that these females, or these dogs, right? I'm going to call them dogs, right? The reason I'm going to say that, Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, as a bitch. But she that is shamefaced will fear Yahweh. And this woman has no shame. Right? And the reason she's talking about, oh, you didn't take me out to eat, you didn't have no rose petals, is she's comparing herself to other females. Right? She's comparing herself to these reality TV shows that are not real at all. Right? She's comparing herself to these millionaire boss babe chicks, right? That say they don't need a nigga, but in the background they have their baby daddy. Right? So yeah, ultimately, as the saying goes, a comparison is the thief of joy, something along those lines. But I'm gonna keep the video playing.
You're ungrateful. Like, I don't understand how the ungratefulness.
I'm not ungrateful.
You are ungrateful.
I'm not ungrateful.
You are.
Anybody else would
You are.
complain too.
You are. Who gonna complain?
Anybody.
I just literally proposed to you in the car, a nice ring, and you complaining.
Yeah,
Like,
in the car.
So what if it's in the car?
car.
So if it's in the car, it's in the house, a restaurant, like you get proposed to. Like, I don't get it.
I don't want it.
So what you finna do? So you finna leave?
Yeah.
Okay, leave. Go. All right, get out the car. Go. Pack this shit up. I wanna watch you pack this shit. Go ahead. I am not gonna stop recording. Come on. Get out the car. Yep, she wanna leave. She wanna leave. She wanna leave. She wanna leave. Go. Go. You ungrateful. No, you gotta go to the office, pack like you wanna pack. You said you wanna pack. I'm just, like, I don't care about it being 10 years. It's just so what it's been 10 years. So what? Like, you get proposed to. I don't get it. Why you gonna go in? You know, that's suitcase for me. Listen, it's not that serious. I'm gonna keep recording because it's not that serious. No, yeah, I don't even care. I should help you. Shit crazy. Like, I don't understand. Like, why you leave? What you wanna leave for?
Because you just proposed to me in the car. That shit ain't romantic.
So what if I proposed to you in here? Would you still say the same thing? I'm gonna lose
You
your
ain't putting
situation.
no thought into it.
What you mean I ain't putting no thought into it? I
It's been
did.
10 years. I don't want it.
So okay, you just gonna start packing shit up. Okay, that's cool. You know what? I can't even get all my money back for this. I'm gonna keep recording because I can't get all my money back for this shit. That's some bullshit. This is some bullshit. I'm not selling it. Oh shit, God, bro. Like, women ain't. I don't know shit. Like,
Can you help me?
I'm not gonna help you do
You said
shit.
you was
No,
gonna
I help you do shit. Yeah, you know what? Help you. And guess who paid for these? Me. I pay for these. No, put them, bro. Put them down. You don't pay for them. You can't take. You don't set the wing. You can't set the ring though. Okay, all right, sit down, all right. I'll get back. Yeah, get out. Be out. Be out. And I'll get back. Swear to God, be out.
Yeah, that's just reality, man. She'll accept the wig, but she won't accept the ring. That's the mentality of these so-called women out here, man. The Israelite women under the curses. Okay, but hey, soon to come, things are gonna change, right? And that's something us men, right? I'm talking to the men out there, is That's something that we think about, right? We think in the kingdom, oh, we're gonna have our women righteous, right? Everything's gonna be in order, right? But hey, that's gonna be the least of what we're even thinking about, right? You have to think about immortality. You have to think about of actually living righteously, right? How the plants, right, the animals, okay, everything is just gonna give more because it's being moved righteously under the law, statutes, and commandments. Everything's gonna be prospering. Right? The last thing we're gonna be thinking about is the damn woman, right? And that's gonna be the biggest relief, hey, I can even think about, right? Because right now, I remember I forgot who it was, but a brother said, imagine if uh, Esau, right, our oppressors gave us, or no, imagine if Yahweh Bashim Hawashai made it so uh, the women weren't cursed, right? The women were in order in all of our captivities. Hey, Jake wouldn't want to get out, right? If the woman was in order, we would be completely complacent here, right? We would be completely chilling. Right? Imagine it coming back from home, your little 9 to 5, your Jake's actually cleaning the dishes, making food, taking care of you, giving you back rubs, right? Taking care of the kids, taking care of the house. Hey, you would be chilling. You would not want to get out of here, right? But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai knew. He knew that hey, if I take away the woman, these men are constantly going to be in a state of just perpetual pain, right? It makes me think of a scripture how a man without a woman, right, is, let's see if I can find it. Man without woman, street. Man up and down street. Yep. Right. Ecclesiasticus chapter 36, verse 25, it says, where there were no hedges, there the possession is spoiled. And he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning. Right. And that's how we constantly are, day in and day out. Right. Because we see the condition the Israelite woman is we realize that damn, it's just completely off. Right. There's nobody out here to take care of us. Or not take care of us like that, but to comfort us. Right. There's no when you come back home you have to deal with the chick that's constantly screaming at you, right? That's not enjoyable. And majority of us we just decided not deal with them, right? As the saying in the world, hey, it's not she's not yours, it's just your turn. But let's get the scriptures. It says Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 30, because like I said, soon to come, hey, as the brother elder Makama says, hey, these women out here, they're riding that cock carousel, but soon to come, that cock carousel is gonna ride them, right? All these females doing these men wrong, okay, completely breaking his heart, right? Hey, he said he was with her for 10 years, okay, 10 years, and he tries to give her the ring, propose, okay, and she don't accept it, okay, which is completely going off. The fact they make it so a man has to bow down to the woman and give her the ring just shows that the woman is viewed as the prize, right? Put on the pedestal, okay? You have to bow down, worship her to even, hey, it's completely off, man. It's completely off. But soon to come, when Jacob's trouble comes, all these men that were done wrong, right? Men that were put in prison, okay, by the woman, okay, men that were killed, brothers killed because of the woman in the midst, right, causing that commotion, that chaos. All these men are gonna go and find these women and do whatever they want with them, okay, and that's just the truth. Let's read it. This is Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 30. It says, "And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Though thou clothest thyself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold," right? All that jewelry. "Though thou rentest thy face with painting," right? Makeup. "In vain shalt thou make thyself fair. Thy lovers will despise thee, they will seek thy life." Okay, and that's exactly what I said, right? All her lovers, right? Because there's more than one. All these women nowadays are serial adulterers, okay? Harlots, prostitutes, if you want to put it that way. All those men she's done wrong, they're gonna seek her life and do whatever they want with her, okay? Because there's not gonna be no police, okay? The police are gonna be taking care of their own families, right? Hey, they're gonna send in the NATO troops to come and bring in that order, and those NATO troops are not gonna have any remorse either. They're gonna be out here murdering, raping these women, doing whatever they want with you. Okay, it's gonna be a shit show. But hey, they wanna do whatever they want. They wanna act and go against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, be a bunch of hoes. Let them do it. Everybody's gonna receive their own reward. Let's read another one. This is Micah chapter 7 and verse 10. It says, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, Right? This is talking about the Israelite woman. Right? On this side, the Israelite woman is our enemy. Right? Because she has sided with Esau Edom, the serpent, the so-called white man, to just go through with wickedness. Okay? To just completely drink of his wine. Right? That philosophy, which is feminism. And it says, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is Yahweh thy God?" Right? Completely mocking and saying, "Hey, yeah, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, where is he at? He hasn't came to save you yet." Right? Mocking 24/7. It says, "Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets." Right? And mire goes into shits. Right? Shit. Like if you see in those movies, right, where horses are just going down those brick roads, right, just stepping on that water, that shit, that's what he's comparing them to. Completely ran through, completely savaged, okay, and ultimately destroyed, okay. These women, I heard someone say that there's no point in teaching your daughter self-defense, right? There's no point in teaching your daughter some martial arts because it gives her a false sense of confidence, right? It gives her a false sense of hope, right? All that martial arts, when she comes, when she runs into a 260 man, is not gonna do anything, right? It's just puffing up her ego, her pride, right? Where just imagine a woman gets in a. Let me get my thoughts together. Let's say there's a woman, right? She knows martial arts, okay, and a man starts talking this and that to her, right? And in her head, she's thinking, "Oh, I know martial arts. I know how to fight this and that." And she starts talking back. That she's thinking she can hold her own, right? That 260 man, he could he can know he can know no martial arts. He's doing whatever he wants with that female, right? Because he has more power. He weighs more. Okay, he's filled with testosterone, that anger that these women don't have. Okay, you can't even quantify that. So, saying all that, these women don't have a chance, right? Just imagine three, four, five uh of these men, right, with no food, no water. Okay, Jacob's trouble, full effect. I'll leave it at that. But I want to make a quick video over that. Didn't really have anything planned off the top, just going through the spirit. And hopefully this was edifying, gives you an example of what not to go for, right? What not to go for. Hey, getting married in this society is just not it. And I don't recommend it to any brothers out there. So hopefully this is edifying. With that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash, and double honors to the outer bishops and apostles of great millstone that taught me this truth. Shalom to you, Shalom.